Hello everyone and welcome back inside of Fallout 4. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming. We're going to be continuing our walkthrough of Fallout 4 here today. We got one nasty fucking fight about to come upon us. We're going to make sure we got some things correctly hotkeyed before we go. We're going to go through with what you want to have. You're going to want to have a fat man. As you can see, I have it hotkeyed there. And we're going to keep the laser musket. We're going to put that to use in our double barrel shotgun. We also are going to need, you can hotkey them how you like. You're going to want to have this, and you'll see why I moved that short laser musket in the beginning. We're going to go to, let's see, we need to go to aid here, and we want to make sure that we put Ultra Jet in place of Jet. Still going to have our Psycho up, and Stim Packs, that's be our med over there to the left. We have our pretty blue dress on, as you can see. Something we also want to do is grab a beer. In practice runs, I never really got the charisma check to proc. Hopefully now that I'm recording, uh, we'll see what happens. So we're going to grab a beer, as that'll boost our charisma even more. And as you can see, I'll show you here the special. We're at 6. With that beer, we're at 7. Usually in that range, 6 or 7, you should be able to win most of the orange charisma checks, which is what is coming. However, I never really have ever won this, so unless, I don't know if you guys have, maybe leave it down in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys have won it or not and what it takes. As it is pretty early though, it's kind of hard to find a lot of gear. I actually got lucky with glasses, and as you can see, I'm wearing a dress. I don't have any suits or anything like that, which will boost your charisma. You want it as high as possible, as that determines what kind of chance you have at winning these charisma checks. Let's fast travel down to, not Concord, we want to go to the Museum of Freedom. And as you remember in the last episode, we kind of cleared this place out, so we shouldn't have any resistance dealing with all this, but at least not at first. Once we kind of talk to the trap settlers and we kind of figure out what's going on, then we'll end up getting in another gunfight. But you got that out. Okay, moving forward here. Going back in the door, and there is something that I forgot to show you guys, and I don't know if it's there all the time or not. It might be random, but I missed a bobby pin box here in this first room. Well, the reason I missed this is because we didn't really loot this first room, but it's actually right on top of here, on top of that cigarette machine. So let's head back up to where Preston and the settlers are. We've already looted the majority of this stuff, so nothing to worry about here. We'll just keep moving. That's still smoldering. That's cool as shit. Was a raider.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Okay, nothing really special going on when we're talking to Preston. We were just gonna hit X and take the polite manner through this.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Okay, if you want to figure out what ghouls are, you can ask the question. We're gonna opt out of that just because it's a lot of nonsense and we already know. If you haven't played, I would ask, that way you kind of have an idea of what you're up against whenever you go to Lexington. But for this, all intents and purposes, we're just gonna move right along.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway,
That ain't
we
it.
figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Okay, and we already have it because we got it as we were clearing the place.
Actually,
so that's
I
what
already
we'll go
grabbed
with.
the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Okay. Now, there is a couple of things around here we can loot. A couple of coffee cups. There's stuff in some of the cabinets. We're also going to hack that terminal. But for right now,
What are you waiting for?
let's talk to Mama Murphy. And before we do that, we're gonna drink our beer. Where is it? Right there.
Hail the conquering hero.
Just trying to do what's right, ma'am.
Aw, I like you. You're just what this Commonwealth needs. And I hope your heart stays true. 'Cause you're gonna walk a long, hard road. I saw it.
You
We're
saw
gonna
it?
ask some questions here.
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
And again, we're gonna go with some questions just to kind of figure out what's going on.
What's the sight?
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Okay, and this is that orange charisma check. You can really go with anything. It doesn't really affect anything. But just for the sake of getting experience, we're gonna try it again. I never have won it. I've tried it every which way I can to maximize my charisma, and up at 7, like we are now, we'll see what happens.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage.
Okay, well,
I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
figures. It goes when I'm recording. But anyways, moving on here. Let's get back to some looting here. Really, there's nobody else worth talking to. You grab some coffee cups, clear out the cabinets. Make sure you grab this perception bobblehead. This will be permanently increase your perception by 1. Make sure you want to grab that because it will unlock perks in the special chart for you for different bobbleheads that you get. Now, before we leave, just for experience sake, we are gonna hack this terminal. It's the same one that we hacked downstairs. All it really does is unlock that security door. And like I said, the security door is already open. We already have the fusion core, so this is basically pointless. You don't have to do it. I'm doing it because I want to get as much experience as possible to, get leveled up and that sort of thing. Again, clearly optional though. Alright, let's see what we got left here. We have Beast, we have Raids, Staff, we have Plant, we have Plans, we have Lives, we have Taint, and we have Twist. Okay, let's go with Plant. And that basically means it's Plans.
Got it.
Nice and easy hack, 13 experience. Moving on. Okay, and our beer has worn off, which is a good thing.
These are our lives you're playing with. Are you listening to me?
Okay, and see, we have our crit meter, our crit meter isn't all the way full, so we're gonna have to do that here in the fight before we get to this, the goddamn devil, as Mama Murphy calls it. I don't want to spoil it for who haven't seen yet. So what we will do is we'll just wait. Get the toolbox, get some duct tape, some turpentine. We want to grab this holotape and we'll see what it is.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canaway were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of what happened, how this helicopter is down here. We're going to jump into the power armor. Slam that fusion core in. Now I am doing this commentary live, so you're going to have to kind of bear with me if I get a a little dumbfounded at all the chaos going on around here. One thing I did forget to do, and we're going to do, I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but we are going to switch back into our combat armor. I don't know why it took the helmet. We want to leave the helmet on there. When we got our armor back on, we'll jump back in. And there's a minigun right on the other side of this helicopter. We're going to want to take that. And then immediately, we're going to want to hotkey that up into our open slot there.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Now, we want to fill our crit meter. And it doesn't look like we're going to get it there.
You wait, asshole. Nothing to worry about.
One more should probably fill it if we can get a hit. There we go. Ah, short. It's alright. It's worth noting that when in power armor, there is no such thing as fall damage, so go ahead and get loose. Someone just got their head popped. Okay, we have our crit meter full, so let's use the minigun here to kind of tear ass. Don't forget to take your psycho, because you're going to want that damage reduction. We just leveled up. Switch to the fat man. Wait for it. Get a crit shot on. Switch back to your minigun. Hopefully your jet doesn't wear off. Light his fucking face up. All right. Now, let's grab everything that we possibly can. And then we'll take our new suit of power armor back to our house. Now we should be able to get a full set of leather armor, and we have most of it out of the way, but there's a lot of raiders here, so we're going to see all of what we get. It's worth noting that you can carry 310 while wearing power armor. And that blew that there. I don't think anybody was move back here to take that hit. There is one in here though. And we got one last one up top. And there's his head. Nice. Okay, so I believe that's our body count. Ooh, we blew his tail off. You ugly son bitch. Alright, that's how you take out the Deathclaw. Obviously, at this low level, it can be rather difficult. A little bit of psycho, some jet, and a big old fucking nuclear explosion, followed by some heavy artillery. Will just take out just about anything. And really, there's nothing down here in the hole. I've actually never went down here to look. Concord Civic Access. We'll save that for another video, now that I know that that's there. Anyways, let's fast travel back to the house. And we will dump all of our stuff. See what we have newly acquired. We did level up, and we will take care of that once we get home. Okay, now we have that there. Let's go, and we're gonna park our armor suit right here for now, over in the corner. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm over encumbered because I had the power armor. That's not a big deal. We'll just jump back in it so we can move here. We'll do some transferring. Store with Fat Man. We don't need any brass knuckles. We're keeping the minigun. We'll look at all this kind of off camera and I'll tell you. Ooh, we got a short hunting rifle. Some more double barrel shotguns. There's our right arm. We got plenty of those now. Alright, and that's it for that. Store all our pieces of armor. Another thing, wanting to note, always take your fusion cores out of your power armor. I don't know if I told you guys that already when we grabbed our last one, but you're definitely going to want to keep all of those. Let's come over here. Now all the way down in apparel. Oh, you know what? We're running pretty long here. We're gonna have a business video probably after this, where we do some different things. And for right now, we're gonna end the video here. We'll sort out the mess here in a minute. There's a couple of different things I want to do. So with that said, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe, and we will see you back here for more Fallout 4. Thanks. Later.